This is the Toyota 4Runner. In a world of glorified wagons and minivans, crossovers, this is the real deal. It has ground clearance, it has a real four-wheel drive system, it has selectable terrain settings, decoupling stabilizer bars. It's rad. But here's the thing. A lot of people buy 4Runners and a lot of them probably don't take them off-road very often, if, well, ever. So here's a question. How does it perform the rest of the time? The 4Runner is a body-on-frame truck-based SUV. That's great for off-roading, it's great for towing, but on-road handling, it's cumbersome and the ride is, well, rougher compared to a crossover, say like a Toyota Highlander. But it's not goofy, terrible like a Jeep Wrangler. It's actually far better, far more civilized than I was expecting, and it's just oddly fun. It's just more involving. Really, by being worse to drive than a crossover, it's actually way more interesting to drive. But there's no getting around the fact that the engine is slower, it's louder, and you'd be lucky to get 20 miles per gallon on the highway. The Highlander gets that in the city, and it gets 23 miles per gallon overall. You can blame the brick shape, you can blame the four-wheel drive system, the 5-speed automatic, but any way you cut it, that difference is huge. But so is the cargo area, and here's where things start to turn around again. It's big, it's boxy, and it's way more useful than most 5-passenger crossovers, including the Jeep Grand Cherokee. So yeah, it's a truck, and the lift-over height is a little higher than what you'd get in most crossovers, but honestly, comparatively, it's not that bad. And for 350 extra bucks, you get this handy slide-out tray that makes lifting, admittedly imaginary large boxes that much easier. And this is a 4Runner, so roll down rear window, which is still the absolute coolest. The back seat, not bad. Really like how much it reclines, and the seat itself is mounted up pretty high, so gives you a nice, comfortable legroom. You might want to rethink the sunroof though, because although you have enough headroom back here, you kind of look at the roof because it's lowered the ceiling by quite a bit. Up front, it's very comfortable. I'm tall, got plenty of space, the seat adjusts more than enough, steering wheel comes out at a nice distance, but the quality and the design, they're very utilitarian, especially compared to, say, a Jeep Grand Cherokee. Also, this costs $43,000. For that, you don't get automatic climate control, there's no push-button start, no advanced safety tech, this screen is small, and well, this is not leather. The 4Runner has gone a long time without a complete redesign, and you really notice it up here. So, the 4Runner is definitely compromised. It would be easier to live with a crossover. But compared to other old-school body-on-frame SUVs, including many that have since been retired, this is far less compromised and impressively livable. Really, with a more modern interior and transmission, it'd be even better. But even as it is, I dig it.